And we are on to the finals of the Classic Season 2. It's Fulcrum Gaming versus Just Testing. And today, well, this is a week later from the semifinals. So for those of you that are watching the semifinals and now the finals, I do have another voice with me today. And it's, who is it?
It's the Relics, the one and only.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Some already might have forgotten that you even did this before with me. So
Oh,
he's there. He's on the other line with me in Skype. So don't worry about uh, his camera missing. Well, you're not missing much.
don't worry. All you're missing is the bright shininess off the top of my head, so you're not
Yeah.
missing much.
So as always, I have the World of Tanks portal open here on the left. Relics, perhaps you can bring it up as well. We have World of Tanks Classic Season 2. And it's coming to an end tonight. The winner is going to go back with 1.455 million, so 1,455,000 gold split amongst the team members. And second place takes 810,000 gold. Both teams have already pretty much guaranteed themselves the 810,000 gold. And I think that's pretty hefty price. Isn't it like
Mhm.
50,000 or so? Maybe a little less.
For the
25,000 split
I
20
think it's
ways.
more than that for the second place. It ends
Yeah,
up being
second
a
place.
pretty good chunk for each person. I think it's a little over 50.
A little over 50. So that's very nice. Of course, Fulcrum Gaming has been doing quite well. You guys have been following us, hopefully, through all of these games. As you saw, semifinals was rather well. There were some interesting moments, but other than that, it was a 3-0. We didn't really have much of a you know there were some close moments, but I think overall we handled it pretty well. We were communicating, resetting the cap. Relics actually hitting some of the shots, I think, to reset the cap. That was
A
always
couple. Yeah.
it's always a pleasant surprise in our games. So to quickly run through the rules, it's no tank tier limit, so we can take up to tier 10, and most of the tanks are tier 10. 90 points max, standard battle mode, 10-minute rounds, and first to three victories or best of three format. In case of a draw, I think we just keep going. There is no rush to end them, so if one team decides to be extremely campy, and that might happen. We will just keep drawing, and well, hopefully that won't happen. So
Yeah,
let's
hopefully.
stay positive here. So just testing. Let's quickly take a look at their lineup. They beat Purple Rain in the semifinals, and just testing features players like Buck Rocker from G, Captain No Pants, Farva One, Illusion, Mac Diesel, Psycho Killa, Train Noob, You're Dead, WIK Wick, I guess. Commodore, Carbon Ward. Carbon Ward is he regularly visits our streams, so if he's even watching this recording, hello Carbon Ward. Hopefully, well, one of our teams won. Definitely one of our teams.
Well, one of them will.
Yeah, one of them will, so somebody will be happy. Garbad, Jack G123, Marsh 166 Slider, Verlagus, and ESA. So that's that. I already see actually that the battle has popped. We are, well, let me ask.
Yeah, so a lot of big names on that team. A lot of names at least I recognize from Forge and G. So at least we know there's going to be some competent players on the other side that are going to give us, a little bit of trouble. Hopefully,
Yeah,
just a little bit.
yeah, we'll see. We have 10 minutes here to go. This is, once again, guys, recording. So you're watching this already from the past, but at the same time, you already watched the semifinals. So interesting format for this tournament. Semifinals and finals happening on the same map. We decided as a team to not stream the semifinals until today when the finals happen. So you'll watch the semifinals and then back to back you'll see the finals. You'll see it all as one. And it's actually pretty cool because then, you have one round, your team wins or loses, let's say, and then all of a sudden you have to wait another week to see another round. So it's a bit of a
Hmm.
long season, this classic season. And one thing about it is, this might be our last relics because there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of tournaments developing. The WGLNA League. I don't know if when Classic Season 3 rolls around, whether Fulcrum Gaming, our team, will have time to participate in such tournaments.
Yeah, I think just a couple weeks ago we had finished out like three different tournaments in like
Yeah,
a week. So there's just way too much going on now, which is a positive because we at least have a lot more choices for what kind of tournaments we want to get into. And obviously getting a lot more exposure to the 742 tournament format, especially important when all this international stuff is coming up so soon.
yeah, definitely. Lots of trips, and I mean January. I think Classic Season 1, 2 started what in January or February.
I think it
So
was in February,
so
I think.
February. Yeah, so been a long season, and I don't think we has Fulcrum. We'll look at that afterwards. Post battle, I guess, report post battle. We'll analyze all the things. But for now, I have the Runeberg map up. One of those mixed maps, as always. 800 by 800, I believe, is the size. So one of the smaller maps, well, medium maps. It features the Delta Village as we know it, as we call it, and a bit of open fields. Artie likes to position there, so Relics knows the bushes intimately.
Oh
Right.
yes.
And then in the city, well, the square at F1 is very important, and of course the three line. This whole line gives us the ability to look if there's an approaching enemy force into the city. So also very important. Also very important points. The church here, and of course WGLNA folks named the Fulcrum compound this area here because it kind of looks like our logo. So some fame there. We have a map. We have a place on the map named after us. So pretty cool.
Yes, yes.
I see we're down to 7 minutes to go. We covered the map. We covered the rules. What do you think, Relics? What else should we talk about here?
Well, yeah, obviously anybody that's watching this now probably saw the previous broadcast where we fought. It was something about Ray
Ray
Lewis.
Lewis is garbage.
Yes. Um, and, we had a lot of close calls with the cap and everything, and I think we still had full control over it, but I think that's still going to be an issue going into this. I imagine that just testing is going to be able to, capitalize a lot more on that speed. There is that potential with this whole week in between that they'll know like our usual setup here, and so there's that potential of that being an issue of them figuring out a way to counter what we're doing. So it us playing extremely well in the setup that we're going with is going to be extremely important here.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really a lot of room for error.
I just quickly ran through the list here of our battles in the playoffs, and Fulcrum Gaming didn't drop a single game yet. But this could be a negative as well because Just Testing looks like they have been quite tested throughout these playoffs. They have dropped numerous games in the past, and maybe that helped them get more battle hardened, or
Hmm.
to the contrary, maybe it's a show sign that perhaps they do have weaknesses in their tactics. We will find out real soon. We're down to 5 minutes. Do you expect any unusual lineups, perhaps, by just testing? Anything? I mean, can't really it's pretty Runeberg is pretty simple, right? There's perhaps they won't use Artie. What do you think? Do you think they will use Artie?
No, I imagine they're going to go with something a little bit more traditional, going with heavy E100s, T57s. I even don't necessarily imagine they're going to go anything with like heavy with mediums. I'm kind of expecting just testing to do something hard and fast or slow and campy. I know those are kind of two dynamic, but I don't really see them doing a lot in the field. Just because it seems like, I mean, that's kind of wacky doing stuff in the field at these tierings, and so what we're doing is kind of awkward, I guess. Um, so I'm not really expecting that, but you never know. We could be surprised. We could see some artillery play there, which I think probably throw a little bit of a kink in us. Trying to change what we're going to do because that does have a big change in what we're going to do.
Well, at the same time, and our viewers already know, and they've seen our semifinals just earlier. Uh, our tactic does not rely very heavily on camping. We're always adjusting. We're always moving,
Hmm.
taking the field. We're not doing the cap fast tactics right away. At least we have always reserved that just for the last absolute, if absolutely necessary. We'll put pressure on our enemy through a cap, but otherwise, uh, absolute has been leading us, and he's been very, you know, pretty much all games we're killing the enemy. It's just as simple as that,
Hmm.
and. Even I mean, if they bring an Artie, that might be a weakness for them. Well, it depends, I guess, on the lineup because we usually run a little bit lighter. We do have some mediums and some lighter tanks to perhaps scout for the Artie. If the enemy does not, that could put their Artie at a disadvantage. But of course, we'll
Yeah,
find out soon.
my main thinking there, if they bring artillery and we have artillery too, is they're probably going to be making a run for Delta Village. Because you're not going to bring arty usually and stick down in the southwest because it doesn't give you a lot of good angles. So my thinking there is that we'll have some kind of immediate clash in the Delta Village, and that might put a lot of pressure on us. That's the
Okay.
main thing I was thinking with that.
Well, and even if that happens, I think Ray Lewis tried to do that as well against us, and
Yep.
that didn't well, that ended up pretty good for us. I just, well, as a reminder, coming off a 3-0 victory against Ray Lewis in the semifinals, and Just Testing is coming off a 3-2 victory against Purple Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he-
And they also fought some pretty big teams. Like they fought River Blood in their first round, and then Simp right after that. So we know at least that they've had some kind of. It's not like they had like a super easy bracket to go through. So
right, right,
they've had a lot of time to perfect what they've at least been doing through different things, or at least been testing. So
definitely, definitely. But Purple Rain is the only one that played them on
on
Runeberg,
Rodenberg, right?
so that's something to keep in mind.
Yep.
Um, But we're down to 2 minutes here in the countdown. As always, guys, we will be tuning into our team speak. Everybody there is pretty much ready, and I see, well, we have like the whole team there, all 20 of us, I think, in team speak. So we'll be tuning into that. We'll quickly run through the lineup, and in the battle. Well, now that I have relics, perhaps we will chat a little bit, but the main emphasis is going to stay on the battle comps, the playing the game rather than commentating it. Well, since we're both playing it, and this is quite an important game in the finals
Hmm.
here on the Classic League. So, um, all right, Relics, let's tune into TeamSpeak.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys, we are live on recording.
I like turtles.
It's only game. Why you
Oh,
have to be
sweet Jesus,
mad?
not that again.
So quickly running through the
Hey,
lineup.
Hugo.
Friction running a 57,
Don't
Barroom T1, Lord
don't
Why
Commander
you
you?
have to
T2.
be mad?
Hugo T57, FML Rommel
Too
Batchat
strong.
25T, Soviet 57 Heavy, Relics 155 51, Batchat 25T for
You
Absolute
have to be
Royal,
mad.
Nagatron in a T62A, Pope Shizzle T57, and Antonio Hensom in the Batchat 25T, and we're down to 20 seconds to go.
So pretty much the same thing you saw in the last one with a slight change in artillery, but not a huge difference for our northern strat for this one. Here we go.
Here we go. Wow.
Good
Dang.
lord.
That's one way to handle it. I don't.
Oh dear God.
It's gonna be a little rough
Hashtag surprise.
against what we got here, but as long as we get eyes, we'll lock down Delta. It won't be a big deal. Next time, definitely though, the heavier would be a good option. Let's get the T2 down. Let's get the T2 in town. Actually, we'll keep you there. See if we can get anything. One of the bats will go down 0.
Interesting
I'm
lineup,
gonna stay
Relics.
C3 or push deeper.
I got boxes.
Does the C3 corner work if you reverse?
You usually light stuff out of E3.
I'm sorry.
One problem we could potentially have is they all crest that middle road and just slide us up as we cross.
I don't think they can get there fast enough.
Yeah, they can't.
Okay.
You want me to do the light run middle?
Yes, please. David, set up base if we need any adjustments there. 57s, shots reloaded.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Was that you, Relics?
He's still in
Let's
city
get
there.
in place.
Base check for the record. That's fine.
Buildings are down to the south, so they are definitely in the zero line.
Okay, let's get ready for it then. This is where we need shots, and I'm getting up here. Trying to keep it lit. Yep, don't let them in here. Nice, guys. David, start pushing up the flank. Nog, push for contact.
Nice work.
Go push for contact.
Clip it.
Tap you need.
Flank is 6
Equip
or
it.
flank is West Town?
Up to you.
Gotcha.
Don't overcommit. We're not that far ahead. They got a
No,
lot
no,
of
we're letting the
guns.
T1 and T2 work. We're getting David in here.
Probably about 2 to
reload
3
if you need
tanks
to.
moving along the zero line, getting further
Careful
in.
with the
Low
careful
health
with
in
the
the
break
back.
with the holes between the buildings. Careful.
Clipping.
Fire, start working the cat, please.
Correction, you're gonna get shot between the buildings. Behind 2. Stay here. Here.
Got me on the circle.
You needed to specify what you meant. Sorry, I didn't even know you could get shot through that.
Yeah, get to
Comms.
the cap circle. Full health, start relieving low if you can. Just don't let me and Rommel go down. Alright, start moving up full health. Full health.
Hugo, you got ESA. Careful
Hugo,
with it though, he's
Pope,
looking at us.
we're going off you guys, so initiate where you can.
Look to your
Mac
west,
Diesel in the middle.
west,
Either
west.
Mac Diesel or Mac Diesel might be a good
Everybody be
one.
very
Outside.
careful about West.
Where are we pushing from, guys?
Wherever you see a window.
Alright.
We're gonna support you best we can.
Alright, let me go ahead and clip first and get full before I come in.
Yep.
57's up. Going back.
Okay,
So
ignore
back
Mac
up
Diesel.
the block.
Push on those 3. I want these 4 out. Start the circle if you can. Naga. Just don't worry about Mac right there.
Friction, he's not
Full
looking
health.
at you.
Hugo
If you
needs
still
to
want to
be
take one.
taking hits.
Never mind.
Pope needs to be taking hits. You guys are initiate.
Go.
Don't get friction. Hold back. Yep. Naga, there you go. Get in there.
Mac Diesel's coming up the hill to you guys.
I'm clipping.
Just go right to cat bar.
Gotta move. Max shooting me.
Go for slider, Hugo.
And push
Yeah.
on him friction shit. You guys just need to push on those 2 and kill them. So we hide best you can.
I got him. Clipping.
Alright, Mac Diesel. You should
See
be
middle?
in here. Let's
Yep,
get
going
the
on
cap
the
going
side.
far. Don't push too aggressive. Hugo right now.
Yep.
Oh, they're on him. They're shooting Hugo.
Whoever's down here just dumped all 4 on me, so.
Careful, guys. We're not up by that much. Careful.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
nice
Tony's
charge.
gonna have to initiate on Mac.
Oh.
Going for Mac. In
We have caps.
5 seconds.
Wait till they turn them back. One will turn back. Tonio, you definitely have HP. Need to get a light so they're not just going back from up. Okay.
Careful, Rommel. Back
Good
up,
job,
back
guys.
up.
Yep.
That's nice contact.
There we go. They have to go back. We're sitting good.
Where's No Pants looking?
No Pants is looking
He's
towards
on
the
you.
middle.
He was looking at you, so good.
One was turning. Yeah,
He's looking mid,
he's
but
trying
he's
to pull
headed
back.
back to the cap.
Need your lights, Antonio.
Need the light.
Ah!
They're both going back.
Need way more fucking light. There you go.
Sits.
Careful, Rommel.
I think right now we gotta commit on Mac.
Yeah.
Lead in with Antonio.
Antonio, you can't
Antonio,
push
you
when you're
need your
backwards.
HP right now.
He doesn't even have shots now. I don't know if we can.
I do hold.
It's alright. It's alright.
Okay. Guys, make sure you're there to flank him. He's looking at Antonio. Start the flank, Rommel. Fire
Alright.
2.
Okay.
Fire 3.
3 shots out of him. He's still got one.
Antonio,
for
you're
Rommel.
gonna have to
Nice.
close down this road right here. Watch the right. Don't let him get the alley on us. Watch right. You guys can 2v1 him. You're fine.
I missed that last shot on Mac G that would have killed him, and then I went down. That hurt.
Yeah, just a little bit. Unfortunately, I didn't have any angles
help
on him,
points,
and
yeah.
as I started to cross, he was
He's at like 30%.
sitting at like E6 and spotted me
Yeah,
all
we're
the
gonna
way up
need
there.
the flank here, and it's hard because we can't split you guys up.
This would have been probably a little bit different if I hadn't made that move.
Don't do anything crazy. Just not sit and think about it.
Yeah, I was thinking he's alone, so he knows he can clip both of us in just one clip. I would guess he's just going back to a spot where he can cover cap and still react to both of us.
I'm kind of thinking you guys just hold that corner. David, Kyle,
I'm with you on that.
we don't really have a definite advantage to push. And it's either defend here or go back to base.
What we could do is, with a minute left, Rommel could hide and Antonio could try to do 1v1.
Okay.
I'd say Antonio would go down to 0 because I'm betting the guys in K2. So we could even have Rommel sit in like K6, 7 and just wait. And he might get a shot from there blind that he wouldn't get spotted from.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Our timing was off a little bit. We got a little careless. People just driving at him there at the end. I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, I'm friction. I was trying to.
I thought I was gonna get shot from some other crack. So I was
Game's
like, what
still
crack
going.
am I trying? Yeah.
How are we gonna do this? Or?
At a minute left, we said, Rommel.
Nothing.
Currently, there's
Almost
2
got a
minutes.
Well,
Pretty
if
decent
he-
spot up there if he gets in some bushes. He can see a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, there's a few bushes up there where you can watch the middle.
Or
of-
even that wreck. You see Carbon Ward's wreck? That'll protect you.
You want me going down the 1 or the 0 line?
You do whatever. Timetable's all fucked up at this
One
point.
will probably be safer for you, honestly.
1 is what I would do, yeah. You're gonna have to start now, though.
Yeah.
You're never gonna make it.
You always
It's
just
good-
go
it's
down
good in
middle,
time.
check corners.
Got plenty of time.
And then Rommel's gonna want to head down to K6, 7. There we go.
Oh, shit.
Found him.
Go, Rommel. Go, go, go. Close that corner.
Rommel, if you
Don't,
turn him
don't
around.
poke on him.
Yep, you guys are going to try to push him here. You only need a couple of shots. We're just going to play smart, and you can't let him turn your turret and get the other one. That's
Well,
the
he already
only
shot
thing.
once, so he's got 3
Yep.
left.
I'm
How-
thinking almost we send Rommel in with speed.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there we
Rommel
go.
has shots. High, low, high, low.
Hey,
Yeah,
Taking
high
his over
low,
the
there
top.
we go.
Ah!
He's
Go for it,
yours.
Antonio. Go for it. Go for
Get
it.
him! Get him! Get him! Oh, get him!
Nice.
Yes, good job.
Nice play, guys.
Good shot,
Whew.
Antonio.
Next one's only going to get easier. Don't worry about this one.
All right, real quick, I'm going to mute TeamSpeak here, run through the post-battle report. Relics, what do you see?
Oh, let me get that sucker up here.
Antonio, 4,000 damage, very good game as you saw, a lot of pressure on him. He handled you pretty well. Perhaps a little bit defensive there when we needed him to take a few shots, but still, Great
Yeah.
job there, Antonio. 4,000 damage, 2874 for FML. Pope Shizzle, 2,666. Friction, 2369. Hugo, 2297. And then from there on out, under 2,000, I had a pretty bad game. Negatron, okay. Absolute 1100. Lorraine 70. Well, you did 700 damage, not bad. And of course, our lights, our eyes didn't do much damage against tier 10s. On the other side, Mac Diesel 45. Look at that, 6 kills, very nice. He was the last one there, one of the last ones. And Slider with 3,000 damage. And yeah, other than that, nothing
Yeah,
outstanding.
yeah, at least a couple of their T57s really did some good work there, which showed. And I think it was some of those further down positions that really did it. Make sure you ready up your tank here.
Okay.
So I think we approached that pretty well. It's just that we really let it start to slip after that, and had some tanks just kind of go derpy.
Yep.
Which like Hugo's known for, so we should have known like something that was going to happen. But and unfortunately, my positioning itself, I really messed up there. Didn't think I would be able to get lit. And then that guy popped up in the middle. He was able to get a shot on me, and while I was trying to reposition for a better angle on artillery shots down that alley.
Yeah.
So I think if I'd have not made that move, things could have gone a little bit better for us, having that extra artillery pressure in there to force them into digged in positions.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go for this one.
All right.
More bats. I can't do
Excellent.
that loop.
Oh, that's fine. Let's just get ready to push down.
You want me to tag the fountain?
Yep. Rommel, what I want you to do... yeah, okay. Rommel, I want you to kind of just come out in here and just come back.
Okay.
Just try to see a bat out there, be as conservative as you can. You're just trying to get them when they peek up over here.
Бой начинается!
We can get the support up here with 57s. I don't know what you're thinking, Kyle. I'd like to just push in and take this alley with even 100.
Yeah.
We need that support up top.
Want me to go around this corner or hold up at it?
Also, I'll switch some
hold,
stuff up.
just
Relics, turn around please and come
post
down
D2.
south. Hugo, Antonio, go up north.
Might want to pull Rommel back.
Yep, I'm coming already.
All clear. All
I'm
the
going
way
across,
to
you said?
C3.
Yeah. Okay. Setting up a little bit defensive.
clear.
57s can get up here.
I'm so confused.
Well, I need these clear before I want to push up to here.
Okay, I gotcha. You want
This
do you
vision
want
up.
us to push him first?
Soviet relics with me.
Where are you
A100s
going,
get
yeah?
up there. The long range engagement, you can shoot down.
Expect to be shot at from the village if we're lit.
I'm gonna hang on
The
here in
pop
case
shots
you-
for D2.
Let me know as soon as you want me moving
Okay,
back to Rommel.
Yep, start going back. Shit.
Let me check the D for you real quick. Alright, I'm going back now.
E100s start going to cap. All 4 E100s.
Our or theirs? Theirs?
There's.
Kyle, I'm gonna need 1 or 2 up here, and we're gonna need 1 to
Me
deny
and
this.
Pope will take the beat.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna set up for a cap fast unless they're just defending like a mother right here.
We're a bit spread out right now.
Do you want me to
Let's get them come up.
Do you want me sticking on your line with you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
See if you can get shots out from around this. We're not gonna push deep into this if they're right there defending. No sense.
Careful, Pope. He's spotted
Tree down.
across him.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn and watch behind.
Tree down right there.
Okay, David, Kyle, help me out here. I don't want to get a mismatch with the mediums and base, and I don't know if I can engage here. We could pull off and go back middle. It's still an option. Totally an option.
If we go middle, they have Delta Village covered.
Maybe.
Kyle, what do you think? Should I try to make it
What?
across to get up with you, or just
No,
stay here?
I think you should be ready to turn around in case we have a mismatch in base. So just stay where you are right
Rod.
now.
Even hundreds, let's start putting a little pressure on this. See how far we can get up here.
I just got spotted.
If they're gonna have to come to the corner on 4 even hundreds, and if we focus, we'll be fine.
It's what they have.
Alright,
Right,
yep.
That building's
Yep,
up there.
just
Just
got
make
one.
sure if you're taking fire, that something with expendable shots drops them right between those two buildings.
Yeah, start blind firing those buildings right
I've
now.
been.
Yep.
That's what I just put a clip in the buildings.
Those
Almost.
mediums up in the air are killing me right now. I don't know what to do because of them. Does anybody get hit so we know what they are?
Tony got hit.
No.
Or you
I
got
did
hit.
too, but
Absolutely.
it didn't show anything.
My guess is if they have all 57s back guarding right now, the mediums in town, and as soon as they get a good count of us, they take all 3 mediums to our cap. That's what I think they're doing.
Poke
Poke's
relics,
lit.
start going down this road. David,
found him
get
right
you and
here.
Rommel up here and watch the need. Get the
We got a
crossfire
bat.
on it.
We got a bat.
Yeah, it's just gonna draw us into their line of fire in the village.
We're not going in there. We just want to crossfire.
Oh,
Found him.
Antonio, me and Hugo, turn around. Soviet, watch the back door, please.
So Soviets stay here, correct?
Yes. Don't let them have
Roger.
a push on us.
Yeah, she won't me to
Shoot
stay
one
here,
back
Soviet.
away. Shoot one back away.
3 57s up top, 2 here. That leaves 1 unaccounted for, so that's probably 3. If we push hard F right now, we've got a huge advantage.
Yep, just keep backing down, Soviet. Just keep backing down.
10-4.
Tony, me and you were leading the push. Let's try to get 2 good shots
Rommel,
on one guy.
come back
Everyone
down
else
to me.
get in position to get in the fight.
Rommel, they're going to push hard F, we're going to come in behind. We got to do
Yep,
it now.
yep.
Track.
There you go. Get in there, Hugo.
Oh,
Bats and base.
57s, I need you guys going back. Go back. We gotta push this guy out before they get to the alley, I think. Because they're gonna be coming and reinforcing him soon.
I almost moved your turret.
Keep backing up.
Hugo.
Okay, they come from the top, from the top.
Turn around. Hugo, turn around.
We need to kill this. Oh,
Yep, kill him. Get 2 shots. Hey, you guys got it.
Don't need 4 people to kill him. Get turned around.
There you go.
Alright, that's 3 here.
Bats are gonna
Keep
come
backing
from
around,
mid. You
keep
guys
backing
need to
around.
get into the road with them. Get out of that middle road.
I don't
stay
know if
behind
we
me.
can.
They're
I
pushing
don't know
into
if
it.
we can. Do we have to push into it?
They are pushing into it.
I think we do have to push into them, yes.
You
Go,
need
Hugo,
to commit before those
Go, Hugo, go,
mediums get
Antonio.
behind somebody. They're gonna get behind the 57s or they're gonna get behind mid.
Go,
You need
Hugo,
to commit
go in.
now.
Ah, damn it, you guys.
Behind us.
Don't stop. Go.
Hugo.
Go.
I'm trying to go for it. My engine's dead. I can't.
Clipping. Fuck.
Otherwise, I would have gone.
We'll work on it next time.
Antonio, you're good. Turn your turret around.
This one's over. Just play your best, try to focus.
Well, that was a little interesting. Yeah, well,
Yeah, I don't know, I felt like I said it 3 or 4 times there.
just testing takes 1 from us, so 1-1. This is getting fun.
Yeah. Good challenge.
Good
Yeah, I
challenge.
tried-
Go ahead.
I was hoping I could reload fast enough to turn around and cover you and put some kind of pressure on them from being able to back up, but 4 T-57s on you. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was a little split up. Could have gotten into that cubby hole, but whatever.
Yeah. Maybe pulled you back a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well. Okay, let's take a look here. We're now in the north. I'm gonna go switch into the T-57. And let's go back into TeamSpeak.
All
The
right.
same thing as what we initially did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to be a little bit more aggressive as to what we spot. I bet they'll have more mediums for a flank force though.
Yeah, we had the mismatch that time. I'm trying to put it through how we got beat so bad.
We couldn't get down there to kill that guy. We sent 4 guys to kill one, leaving one by himself to defend the flank. We needed
Well, I
to
thought
send
Soviet
2.
got back around the corner.
Oh, no,
I was around the corner.
Yeah.
So we just took that long, huh?
Yeah. It took a long time to clean that guy out. In all honesty, it would have been better for you guys to leave him alive and leave one guy to keep him pinned in while everyone else turned to fight the guys that were coming after Soviet.
Yeah, that's why I told Hugo to turn around. Or I tried. Because I saw those guys
Well,
coming.
if people just would have listened to me the first time, I wouldn't have had to tell them 5 times. So it would have been a lot faster.
Indeed. It's alright. Let's just focus up for the next match.
Alright, guys going village, keep in mind about the cracks between the buildings when you're going into the main exit road. So try to stay between the 2 of them.
Yeah, make sure you're using individual buildings as cover, not the entire line of buildings.
Alright, Relics, I expect 5,000 damage out of you.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll one-shot all the T-57s.
I'll grab boxes.
Yeah, pretty much the first time. Try to be conscious. You guys HP. Don't just drive at them. Let's wait until we get something formulated.
Long does it take for a 30 and for a 50 cent to reload?
23.5.
God damn it. Alright, I'll do
So-
the middle loop.
Okay.
Just be, I don't know, I don't think the T-62A can make it so that he will do the same thing Nagatron might do, which is sniping us across the middle if they try to do the middle loop. But the 57 might, so I'll try to be careful.
Bats, we gotta get to the spotting routes here. Just grab cover, try to spot something.
Buildings down in the back line.
Oh, wow.
Careful, Absol, you can get hit from there.
Yeah.
Get closer to me.
Trying to get out of here. Don't worry about it. Hold down and pay attention now.
Careful, buddy.
Let's
Stay
get
on the outside.
T1, T2 heading towards the cap. David, you gotta get in
I got
there.
57 coming around my back.
Let's contact a long time ago.
Copy.
Go play the angles, let the artillery work, guys. Make them come in. We gotta play it slow now.
Royal, do you want Nox and I getting on the cap at the exact same time?
Yeah, at the same time if we can.
Okay.
I'll have to wait till we're good and set up, and then we'll get both of you guys on it.
I'm getting shot up in the middle.
Try to reposition.
Trying to scout him.
Yeah, they're sniping us from mid.
It's just Bach. 2 of actually.
Alright, He's gotta get out of mid, guys. He's gotta get out of mid. Oh, but they need your hit points in there.
Yep.
You can push top.
Okay, I'm here.
Get the double cap going. I don't know. Now they can just push the tank back. Gotta do
Need
it
to
now.
start it, yeah. Need to do it.
Need to do it now. Try to put some hard pressure on them, guys. That's all you guys can do with the tier 10. Really help them for the cap now.
Careful, Pope.
Put some pressure on
Fuck,
him,
I'm
Mama.
clipping.
You guys aren't
I'm
going to win 2v8.
We're done on cap.
Okay, never mind.
No, already focus on 62A. If you can stop him before he lights.
Nah, I'm not gonna make that shot.
And then there was one. You got this.
Oh yeah, I got this. I'm just gonna run out there.
All right, let's see how we adjust to this. 2-1. Just testing.
Ooh, it's getting tight. Yeah, you look at those damage numbers, and our bat chats just weren't able to do anything. It looks like they got locked in really fast and just got sniped right out.
Yep. Damage-wise, very equal numbers between the two teams. Just our mediums underperforming.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm down to a turtle.
I think if we just play it towards the middle near the fountain with E100s, not like on the fountain, but we take control of town and we do it like we did, but instead of overcommitting everything to one prong, we wait until they commit into us.
Do you want to call it?
Yeah, I guess I can.
I'm doing nothing, trying to get people into place. I forget what I'm doing, and then I'm dead.
I'm just trying to think of where to put people. Let's have the... I guess we're going to need one bat to go up the one. We'll have David do that again. We'll clear town pretty much the exact same way we did last time. So let's just do that the same way. Assume that there's a good chance that they might be down with us, and then once we get contact in their base, then we'll spread out the way we need to.
This all kind of goes to show how freaking amazing the T-57 is, considering that's all they're bringing, and it's doing a heck of a lot of work that way.
Yeah, well, one thing is we were letting them reload, I think,
Alright,
a little too
I
much.
expect they're
Need to commit on
they're
them.
going to do another 3-3 split, so they'll have the 3 mediums go.
I mean, especially in
clear
E100s, you gotta be able to put
once
the
we
pressure in somehow.
commit either way.
Well, yeah.
And then we'll have
Let's see how this one
3
goes.
heavies.
This
in
is really a
cap and
deciding
3
match.
in mid.
It is.
They're split enough that unless they can get all their guns on one target, it's going to be hard pressed for them to burn anyone down really well.
You want me to light in like H8 again, like I did in the other game?
Do you think it was worth it? Did you get anything?
I didn't get anything, so.
No, don't even bother. Why don't you just stay back at like K2 or something?
Okay.
Both roads clear.
Alright.
You want me
one
to check D
stay
road?
back.
What was your question?
You want me to check D?
Yeah. I'm gonna jump across.
I want to get back to cap real quick, because I wouldn't be surprised. Really wouldn't. To see a full
Yeah,
6.
a cap fast. 6 down middle, yeah, that makes sense to me.
I would do it.
Alright, 57s need to be flex, and I think we need to have 2 pairs of E100s. You guys need to be shield buddies. So let's have Antonio, Hugo, Soviet, and Royal. You guys work together depending on where you are.
Roger.
Let's see. Relics, you go with Absolute and Soviet. Me and Pope will work with Hugo and Antonio. I'm trying to think of. There we go. Nice.
Nice shot.
Nice.
So let's push for contact up here and make sure we're.
I'm with you.
We already have enough guys watching these.
I got lit.
Same.
I
I think,
am not lit yet.
Richard, I think if you have to flex back, you put one T57 in like H1, G1, you can cover the top part of this area.
Yeah. Pope, why don't you take that position?
Where
you
to?
go help our bats and be ready to flex if we need it.
Yep.
Go to that corner.
Go straight past behind me, don't take the main road.
Nope.
Am I staying here, Kyle, or where am I going?
Yeah, you stay with Antonio. You guys keep trying to work on that. Just if anything in mid gets spotted, you put it down. Those three guys are ready if they come down
They're
the
peeking.
three.
They're peeking that corner again.
Alright, yeah. I'm trying to watch above you. But I think I'm gonna do it from E1. Can you guys actually see the D23 corner from there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
alright, good.
I'm seeing this corner.
Alright, I can see up to one, you guys can see that. We can see down middle, and we have base thoroughly covered. If we can get some more damage up, I'd be willing to push, but right now I'm not. They've got just enough speed to where if they're in the right positions and we get spotted in the wrong positions, we'll get outcapped. Alright, that works. Pope, you shift to actually help the bats directly.
Roger.
That is one of the 57s of with middle. It's the second one. So they might have crossed.
I'm gonna poke
Yep,
provision.
looks like it.
Middle's clear.
I think it would be a good idea
Middle's
to have
clear.
relics. Yeah, relics. You're gonna want to go back with bats as well.
You want me to just take this corner at G1?
Yeah, just take that corner and be looking that way.
Hugo, you're looking down that area?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm kind of thinking is they're either in base. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're
Damn it.
coming up base. All right, let's let these guys move in. Let's get a double team on them. I want Hugo and Antonio. You guys need to link up.
There we go. We're
We're
good.
shooting across the middle, but you're not spotted. Hugo.
No, I am lit.
Don't back up too
Alright,
much
there's
further.
the batch.
Yeah, let's get another burst and back up again.
The bats are going to come from mid, so just be ready. We're going to need our mid guys to get in the fight. Or our back guys, I should say, base guys.
Oh, let's hold the corner for now.
How do you want us to get in the fight? 6 line?
I'm not sure what they got at that corner.
I would
Maybe
say,
two.
yeah, get closer to them. Just join them. Like, come up the 1-2. Don't actually come up behind them. Come up that way.
I'm gonna stay there and
Essentially,
cover.
man.
So we need to start backing up so we're not flanking from middle. I didn't think we'd be out here this long.
Pope and the two bats, if you guys could get to me without getting spotted, that would be awesome. Go south of church. Shit, never mind.
Batch, let's go north.
Are we trying to get them to come into us more here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna force
Right now
reload.
I'm all by myself, so I want somebody to try to get to G1 to help me if they can. If they can do it without getting tore up.
That'd be...
I can get there, but I would be missing base then.
I think that's fine. I think they're all committed.
East A is
Okay,
pushing.
okay, I'm going.
Half loaded.
Bro, you want me to
Yep,
be with you?
Tony.
Let me out, let me out, let me out.
I'm moving.
Let's get side by side here and get in the fight. I don't
Copy.
like that side.
Varagos is primary. They're gonna push on me right now.
Yep, I'm almost in position here.
Have Relic shift back or help us something.
Yeah, I'm gonna help them.
ESA is primary now if you can get him.
Soviet, Royal, if you guys can back up, I'll support you in the corner in 12 seconds.
We got denial here. We're certain good.
How you guys doing on HP? Anyone that's got HP that can shift
Nice,
up
Soviet.
probably should. We're
Alright,
ahead on
back off,
HP
back off,
in
back
several
off.
areas, but I'm gonna go down here in a minute.
Pope's
Are
clipping.
they-
Engine down.
Are they clipping?
Pope and Relics, you guys need to step up if
Need
you
a shot,
can
need a shot, need a
somewhere.
shot. There we go.
10 seconds on my clip. I'm gonna push down the.
Nice, grab Bach if you can.
Bring him in, bring him in,
Reloading.
Naga, bring him back up, back up. Nice. Back up, get out of there, get out of there.
Nice.
My corpse if you can,
Rommel, we
Tony.
need you moving per flank. Moving. You're not
Excellent.
shooting, you're moving
Reloading?
per flank.
Antonio, keep backing up around that corner.
Go around
Just pull him.
outside, Rommel.
I'm going after the bat.
Pope's
Keep-
full
keep
HP
Rommel-
on the flank. You
keep
guys
Rommel
keep
there.
Rommel
Rommel
in for the hit
fine.
points.
Nice
Someone's
work.
coming.
Nice
Never
work, guys.
Never mind, that's how close it was.
All right, Relics, we're doing it.
Good job, guys.
Still with me, Relics?
Nice.
Excellent work.
Wait back, I gotta pee.
Good fight, guys.
Good game.
All right, I don't really want to go to Delta this time.
I almost want to stick heavy with the
High five,
Windows
Tony.
myself.
Yeah, I kind of want to stick with the same lineup and do kind of the same thing. We clear town if they try to cap us.
They can't push on the E100s. They can't. They lose too much HP. They know it.
Yeah. The only issue is they can cap
Relics
us
is
from
still
around
with
the
me?
corner. I'm trying to think of how to mitigate that, and I'd say leave our mediums in those buildings.
I had
but
this
then they're
entirely
off by
muted.
themselves, and if they
Wow,
hard push,
Relics.
then-
Sorry.
More fail from Relics, gentlemen. Real quick,
I
one
was
sec.
focused.
One sec, let me
Same
confirm.
thing? Same lineup?
Yeah, let's do the same lineup.
You still want me in a bat, not at 62?
Yeah.
All right, so that battle was pretty good. It came down to making shots and, well, grinding it out.
Splitting up a lot of the hit points around, and you saw we had a lot of really low health tanks, so that was good. Good trading them out and trying
Yeah.
to draw and fire.
Yeah, I had a bit of a misfortune. I got my engine damaged after I repaired my track, so that cost me a lot of speed. Had to
Yeah.
be slow and, well, had to play it very, tight with Absolute Royal. Absolute went down, but he went down real, like, last second there. He lived as long as he could, and that allowed him to make more shots and do damage. So, anyways, 2-2, and it's going to be decided. This is going to be a 3-2, whoever is going to take it. And I guess we might find out just in the next 10 minutes here.
Yep. Ooh, nerve-wracking and very exciting.
Exciting. I love it. Loving it.
Yeah, you can see that they're really practicing, dissecting the city as they go through it. Like they pushed us out of that line. So
So
it'll,
we're
it'll be
not
interesting
gonna
to
do
see how they
groups,
react to
I'm just
this,
gonna do
given that we've
4 people.
Haven't gone this way from the
Four
north side yet.
E100s down the 357s, and then we'll
Yeah,
split
so a
into
bit of a
groups once we have
curveball from
control of
us.
Town.
Yep.
Where do you want the bats to go?
Let's figure out what we're doing.
One line. I want you to go to E1.
Okay.
One of you can stay at the corner of B5, I guess, watching base for us for now, unless you want to go somewhere else. Or you can watch base and get away once they're coming.
Why don't you go to E1? I'll watch base.
I'm following you, Friction and Pope, right?
Yes.
Don't forget the boxes.
I got him.
I got him.
Alright, now,
Where are the 100s?
E100s are going down the 3.
Yep.
You guys group up when you're at the corner and then go down it together. Don't trickle down. And if they're hard pushed, or if they're hard set up there, don't just push into them. Just start the firefight from the corner.
I just got lit over here without counter lighting, so I think they're in town.
Yeah, nothing in the city here where I'm at.
You probably got lit from mid.
Alright, we're pushing up, right? The hunters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Push up.
2
All
by
right,
2 we go.
Bat Chat, I want you to try to grab G1 from them and look down that. You can stop at the fountain if you want, otherwise just blare by. 57s, let's step up parallel with our E100s. Once they get in mid, we need to be in mid, etc.
Problem is,
Grab G1 or G1.
once we cross the middle, we're going to be exposed to what they have in Delta Village. I bet they
We're not
have the
crossing
62. Yeah, just saying if we do cross. So keep that in mind.
We don't
Let
necessarily
whoever's
have
calling
to
call
cross
and
right
let's
now.
stop talking about it.
All right, let's have 57s get over to the church. Bat, you're free to clear all the way out to K2. Just do it at your own pace. No rush. Tell me if you get spotted.
Nothing
All right,
yet.
why don't 2 E100s back out, take the same route that the 57s do, and let's get on both sides of this.
Yep,
Me,
you
Tony,
wanna
I'll
join
take it.
So yeah, and then we'll split in our pairs from there. So Relics, why don't you go back and join the other two at E3? You take the route that we came.
Roger.
All right, so yeah, they're playing field again. We've essentially
almost
got the
lit.
same setup, we just have the other base.
If you don't need Rommel, get somebody to take his angle and get him back to me.
I was kind of thinking the 57 would be sitting up there, but yeah, we can have Rommel come back.
Just because if they push three meets on me right now, I'm done.
Alright, I'm coming back
Yeah,
together.
Relics, go join David, and Rommel, you join him as well. We'll have the three back there, and we'll have me and Pope. Well, never mind. I'll
Absolutely. Why don't we take this corner here and look down this way?
Yeah, you guys don't have to go to static positions. Set up wherever you need
Somebody
to.
watch this in fourth.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up at
Yeah.
a D1 to give that cross instead of going all the way over there.
All right, I'm gonna check out K2.
Oh, I'm lit. There's someone there.
Hugo, Antonio, Pope, why don't you guys move up to the next corner, not behind church, but the corner.
I got lit as well.
That intersection, you can be on either side of it.
They're on this side of the corner, Kyle. They're set up for cap.
We're in the north.
I know.
They're set up to
they
defend.
have heavies
Okay.
there and there. Yeah,
Okay.
set to defend cap. Excuse me. Yeah.
I gotcha.
I'm guessing the mediums out in Delta are here.
Cal, do you
Careful
want me with
crossing
the
into K2.
Do you want me with the hundos, or do you want me up on this J3 corner?
You can watch the J3 and then join the Hundos if they start getting pushed on. I think that'll be fine.
Not lit.
I would say our E100s that. Well, never mind. You guys got a good crossfire going there.
You're very split up right now.
For the record, I just poked B5 and was lit again, so somebody is still in vision of that.
Dang,
62A
we don't want
with
them to
coded.
get there though. So I guess it's a trap now.
They already knew I was there.
How viable is it A3 in case of desperate cap reset? If you don't fire, would you be lit?
57. That's up by David and the Bat Chats. Can you get up by B3 and be able to support them from above? Same with the other Bat Chat. I want you guys all high.
Yeah. My only worry was supporting the E100s if they push down center.
Yeah, I'm
We
probably gonna have Pope
Tony,
do
you're
that.
cock blocking me with your barrel at the moment, by the way.
Yeah, me and
Pope,
Sylvia
why
are
don't you
kinda
fall
cross-
back towards F2 to be able to support either 5100 group?
He would
How-
take front.
How do we fix this, Soviet? Do we come back around to this side up there?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I was gonna
Okay.
suggest that.
Yeah,
Just
because if they
back
push
out.
us now, we can't go anywhere.
yeah.
And then we get a more active view of what's going on.
Purple Pope.
Yeah,
Not
Pope,
lit.
you're free to. You are lit.
I
or
am not lit. Not lit coming across
Okay.
the.
All right. Well, you are free to poke mid there, Pope, but don't get too crazy with it.
Nope, I'm just pulling out, see what I can see. Not lit.
Do you want us to cross or stay here?
I'd say stay at the intersection looking down mid, see if they push in at all. I imagine they're going to try to cap fast soon. That's my guess.
They're blind firing over here.
Are they? Is there any
I
suggestion
got lit.
what
I got
we
lit.
do about them? Because they're probably just going to swarm cap. So what I'm thinking we do is we have Antonio and Hugo move up to that corner and get ready to push down mid if we need them to.
Right
I'll
now?
take your corner from you, yeah. And then if Pope,
I'm lit.
Absolute, and Soviet need to go up, they can.
I'm not.
If they need to go back to
Oh, yeah.
base, I mean, they can with a safe route.
They have someone in that bush over there.
Yeah, it's
Between the
mediums.
two.
Quite the predicament.
Yeah, struggle.
Yeah.
This map is not the best map, but okay.
You're watching the other side friction? Sure.
What I was thinking is maybe
Yeah,
we
I'm
should
poking it.
bluff them now,
Both
and
of
next
them right
time
now.
go double E100 and then the
Is it
rest
safe to say we're
57s
not going to be doing
and
a
go
cap
Delta
fast?
Village. Use
Yeah,
the
we're
two
not gonna
two
do a cap
E100s
fast.
as soak, you know?
Let me suggest then that
Yeah.
you and I go back to our cap because I think that's what they're
Make
going
'em
to be
think we'll
doing
go city
at this
again.
point.
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
I think we need the beef, so you should probably take 1 100 and leave
Soviet
157.
and Absolute can go back, or yeah. Shit, Hugo and Antonio are kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah, we need somebody covering this back alley. Holy crap. We can't just lose them for nothing.
If we're moving more heavies and everything, I can totally do it.
Are you watching Fiction?
Yeah, I'm trying to watch
Okay.
it right now.
Okay. Going back to
Actually,
Soviet then.
Rommel would be the better choice due to his position.
I'm just watching from Fountain right now, trying to get eyes on everything back this way.
I can take your place, Dave.
Alright, so I would say if the cap fast doesn't come soon, it probably isn't going to in the next
If it
30.
hasn't come yet, it's not going to.
No. I would do it in the last like minute, just because it guarantees you won't get killed, and you still have the chance to cap fast. So, all right, Rommel, you take eyes on that. I'm gonna shift over.
I don't think they were prepared for us to be so heavy coming from the north side, so they just turtled it.
Yep.
This is a little ballsy, and I'm talking about next game. Sorry, David. What? Okay.
Your show, you can talk about next game.
Well, if we don't have contact there. What about a medium and the 2 T1 on cap or something similar? They're just not leaving that defended.
Here they come.
I got lit. They still
That's
have
over
someone's
here.
house.
They are coming way more.
I imagine they're
think that was
just
just a
scouting
look.
right now.
Yeah, just trying to see where we're positioned.
Yes, they are.
That's exactly what that is.
Flex that
That's-
corner.
That's fine. It's not like this is.
Or we've been
Right,
set up.
okay. Alright, yep. Now they're trying to go from behind, okay. As you can tell, they're gonna split a lot. Which makes me think if we just... They have so much speed, they can cap us out if we overcommit on anything. I was gonna say we could just rush one way eventually, but I don't know how to do it with how slow the 100s are. And I'm not saying the 100s are a problem. Do you have a better idea? Absolute. I don't really have
Wasn't
anything other
interesting.
than turtle
None of their
town right now.
T-57s
I don't have
took a
good
shot.
Win.
Yeah, well, kind of a draw basically. Can't really talk about much.
Yeah.
We did do more damage overall. Some of that damage came in at the end though, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
show the game.
Yeah.
Let's listen in to any adjustments here.
Alright. Keep the same lineup.
I don't think they know how to push on us then. I'd be very surprised.
No,
What-
no, we won by a lot. The
You're
game before
E100
last.
Soviet.
What about lowering E100 count and bringing an extra 57 for extra firepower?
We could. Then I guess it's not quite as heavy.
No,
It's
it's
three
never mind.
100s. Yeah, 4100s really doesn't get you that much because 3 will 3-shot anything anyway. 4.
If they stick together, right now we're splitting them in pairs though.
Yeah, I'm splitting them in pairs because there's 4 of them. Having 4 in the
Okay.
same place is so clumsy that you're. It's
Yeah,
never gonna
exactly.
work.
About 2 even for how big we are.
Well, you got 30 seconds to make a change.
Who has a 57 ready?
Soviet.
All right, Soviet switch to 57. Hooray.
Alright, so I think they had, when they were covering K6, they had a T57, not a medium.
Really?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
Oh, yeah,
they were
look at the
completely
damage that
turtle
the
ready.
batch
Just
has and where the 62 was all the time. He was in the middle.
Let's do this, Relics.
You can just look by
Let's
text.
do this.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so they dropped a medium and picked up another heavy.
Oh, they're looking to go even heavier on us.
Well, it's good that we have extra firepower now.
Yes, it is. I think they're going to try to hit us in the
I'm
city.
pretty confident
Yeah, they
that
will.
if I was them, I would send probably 357s north to set at D3. The other 3 would split through mid. I don't know what I would do with the 7th one. Let's just do the standard. Their lineup doesn't read much different.
Yeah, if I'm with you, set up standard, see if we can get a mismatch, maybe 2 bats and a 57 if we can push that flank, try to find a mismatch. or
You want all
something.
3 of the U100s on the 3 line?
Yeah.
They like to
Just
poke
remember,
this
as soon
corner.
as you guys fire and you start getting focused, do your best to shield and get behind each other. If you guys can stay alive through a couple clips, it gives us such a huge advantage.
Clear, clear.
Always have the front 2 be a pair. Don't have one guy in the front with the U100s.
You want me
Alright.
to check the D?
Yeah. I'll cross first with these 7s. You guys can follow me up. Just be careful.
You go, Nick. Just go.
Just right here so I can get us in the corner.
Alright, let's be careful of a cap fast. That seems like a popular option at this point for them.
I would
I
leave Rommel
definitely
there.
agree. I'm just going to check the B one more time, and then, as far as I'm concerned, it's field or cap.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah, I
they're
would
not here.
say... Okay, if they're not there at all, they're capping fast, almost guaranteed. So, David, get back down to K. I'm gonna shift down there. Well, no.
You want me to look up
Let's
mid?
have Pope shift down there with them. I'll stay here with Relics and Soviet.
Down where with
yeah.
the Hondos?
Oh, no, down with the Bat Chats, I'm sorry.
Roger.
Get up next to you, Star Puppet.
Shit,
my
sorry.
Why didn't I make this thing?
Alright, either way, yeah. Hundos, poke mid. Cap fast is not as nearly good of an option for them just on the simple fact that it's an open cap and they don't have a 100 or anything to hide behind, so if they haven't done
Fuck
it
yeah.
yet,
Sorry.
nice.
We shouldn't have
And
taken
language.
the one
Watch out,
off track. He was in the bush there, he was passiving.
He would be dead, but I got a 0 damage tracker on him.
This is a very stressful time for worry about language, Kyle. Feel like there should be exceptions. And finals are one of them.
You're lucky I don't have a bar sitting near
Alright,
me.
so Relics, you're looking down that angled road. I got the top here. We got E100s looking through mid. Base is heavily covered. Alright, I think we're sitting pretty good. If we can see an off match, we'll push, but right now with their speed, it's going to be difficult to push blind. We can't push mid because we'll get sniped out from Delta. If we cap fast, they could very well just reset and then cap
We're too
fast
slow to cap
us.
fast, pretty
yeah.
much.
Yep. If you give me maybe 157 just on the other side of the road, so we can fire down that. I can possibly peek the 6 line myself.
Why don't you just have your 57 go up there instead of getting even more separation out of the main group?
I wanted the 3 angles, but...
Oh, well, I figured you had 2 bad jets, but okay.
I can do it.
Alright, yeah, Soviet, you go do it.
No, Pup, you stay here. I need you where you are. Soviet, you don't have to come all the way over here, you just need...
Right, I'm just crossing further away.
Oh, okay. And I'd say still maintain focus like you're going to help the other 57s. You're just here just in case they've got somebody at the end of this road.
Copy.
Nothing, not lit in return. I didn't poke super far though.
I don't know how to take advantage of that intel is the problem. Like, we could push and try to clear out field and get Delta, and then crossfire mid. That's the only thing I could think of, because I know they got guys in mid.
That's all I can think of too, Kyle. I'm with you.
As soon as we cross the field, though, they'll know we're coming that way.
Well, they'd have to have stuff south, and if they don't, either way, with David there, I think Pope and Rommel are gonna have to move up to support him. We can't really afford to have him just there all by himself. Okay.
I was just peeking down the 6 line. I can't see anything.
Well, I think these guys are completely content on not doing anything. I would like to get this over with, so let's see.
This is what I'm thinking. Just okay, fine. Sorry.
I think have V100s fall back to G3, have all 57s and bats shift out to 0. We clear out Delta and field, and then we push the 100s up and clear out mid. But that's so much separation that I don't.
Yeah, if we stay here and the 57s try to cross over to the support Delta village, we'll be able to snipe them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you stay there and they counter push on you,
yeah, we'll get murdered.
Raped. That's why I wanted you back further, so you could push back up as we push, and then it wouldn't be as bad a timing. But we've only got 3 minutes left, so I don't even know if we have enough time to do it.
Yep, running out of time here.
If we don't have enough time to do it, we still have enough time to try without risk.
Alright.
Moving?
Yeah, let's start swinging.
Yep.
Do we need
Let's start moving. We need relics. Soviet. I want the 100s to fall back to that other corner that's behind them. Soviet, let's cut over to the other road. We don't need to go this far back.
Rommel, don't go too far, man. Very careful about the 0 line.
Yeah, you guys are so far ahead. We got 357s completely out of place to support you.
The place I'm going is essentially impervious. Rommel, you take fire?
Someone shot at me.
Alright, so Rommel's
I think it
taking
was a 62.
fire. I think it's safe to bet that either a counter town push or push on field is about to happen.
Are we rolling straight to 0?
Yeah, let's roll out to where our bad jets are.
Pretty sure right at the corner of this building is where that
Is where
62 way must be. I see a bunch of walls down and it's just...
Yep, I just got lit where I am.
Same.
Hope is still not lit.
You want me to send some rounds in there?
Yeah, Hugo, you're kind of... We have to watch 2 alleys up there.
I think we're too far out of place to really make anything happen, and we're spotted, so it's a good chance they're going to be counter pushing something, so I'm just trying to anticipate what it is.
I'll watch the top.
Pope's lit now.
Yeah, they're in Delta.
Yeah, they're heavy Delta. They're just gonna try to snipe out.
Oh, Pope, you gotta move, man.
Yep.
You're disappearing and you're gonna make him stop shooting.
The A100s need to get in the fight. We're running out of time. Let's start.
No, we got a minute 38. I don't
we
think
gotta
either
start moving.
team could win because we could just run. I mean, our U100s could run away from them, and you guys can go ahead and push and see what you can find out. I'm probably just gonna push mid right now to see what their setup is. So let's try to get some intel as to what their setup is.
Well, 57s don't go crazy. Do a backstop and I'll run in there.
Either way, we're not gonna. No matter what we kill, we'd have to kill 9 things, and that's not possible with. We don't have enough damage in our clips to do it.
Debbie down.
All right,
over
so
here.
we got 4 guys in base here. We got 1 guy in Delta. Why are you guys wasting your gold rounds on me? It doesn't even make any sense. Shoot me, I don't care. All right, so let's think about next match.
Don't completely brain off here, guys. They still have a lot of firepower and there's still 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's 30 seconds. Either way. Alright, so we got 4 57s by their base. The rest of their guys are going Delta. How can we take advantage of that?
Like what we did, except a lot earlier, I think. The 3 100s would be good to 9. We would mess them up so bad.
Yeah, if they try to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and 1 guy. Okay, so they had 5 guys back at base.
Yeah.
Now, they could have shifted 5 guys back to base because there was so little time left, though. Same as we did.
By the way, these guys don't know how to shoot an E100. It's kind of funny.
So, from what I can tell, the only thing they leave back at base hard is just a T-57.
Relics,
at
2
either
draws now.
Building, is it
Yep.
whether it's south or the north?
Neither
it's not
team
really
wanting
making
to
sense.
give up that 90,000 gold.
It's either
Yeah, it makes
I think
sense.
it's
Well,
just the worst spawn to get. It was very last round, and this one was
high
about
stake
Roger.
game.
Yep.
So any adjustments, gentlemen? Lineup?
No, I'll bring the 57 again.
Copy.
It seems like they prefer the field quite a bit more than the city. I think they've
Well-
gone field every time.
Well, one thing is we did the same. Then we kind of had to adjust with already not really. That lineup did not really work. Maybe it's our batch heads going in first was a mistake.
Yeah.
Because that locks them down and then they can't flank. While their batch heads and their mediums were able to flank us and set up crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see what the next game brings.
Mm-hmm.
I think both teams respect each other enough to a point where
What I'm kind of thinking,
the moves have to be
and let
well
me know what you guys
calculated.
think, is we send 57s.
Yeah, exactly.
0. We send the bat chats out to Delta, and I'm trying to think of where the U100s can go. I don't want to just throw them away in middle, but
I don't know about trying to take Delta with a heavy push, though.
yeah. I feel like they have too much firepower. The U100s will melt. They won't make a proper decoy. With 15 players, it works, but with 9, it's not enough.
You could always push Delta with everything except the hundos. Bring the hundos in from behind down the F line, because
I think
that's
we'll
where
all
they're.
be dead before the U100s get there, though.
Because they seem to have 1 or 2 57s stationed back at like E6 every single time when we push Delta.
Are we trying to grab you on again with the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay
Let's
A6 for
go
better
back
vision.
town. I can't think of a good way to make Delta work right now in my mind. Oh,
Right,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna give you right away. I'm sorry. You can have it now.
Okay. Oh, I said go ahead.
No,
Oh,
you
you
go.
probably did when I started talking. Let's see. Checky 1, I'll go relieve you, and then you go back to David. Hope you might as well just float at D3 so you can flex either way. Relic, Soviet, you guys come down the angled road. And E100s, you guys do pretty much the same thing you did last time.
Want me to jump into G1?
No,
yet?
why don't you stay at that D3, and then we'll all go down angled road. There's no point in going down the other road. All go towards the fountain. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense to go in
Careful, Antonio,
that
we
inner
don't have
circle.
F1 yet.
Go to G1 and then go back to David. Pope, why don't you flex back to B5, corner of our cap. I'm gonna take fountain so we can start doing spotting. As soon as you checked G1, yeah, just go straight back to David.
Okay.
There we go, now.
Alright, do a safe route too, you don't need to do it fast.
Shooting truck.
Alright, so I imagine what I really want them to do is try to cap fast so we can send the 100s through mid and come up behind them, or the 57s, vice versa. I think it'd be better to have the 57s actually, but I just want to get the decisive fight where we're not completely encircled.
What tier already were you, Relics?
That was in tier 7 already that
to
time
keep
around.
us from getting the U100s into the fight.
I was thinking T71 along with a T2 and T1 for cap
Yeah,
pressure.
I agree.
and then
A4 is not going to
Delta.
be very fun when you start getting
Oh,
sniped
yeah.
from Delta.
Something like that could potentially work.
No. Well, I'll let the guys figure it out for now. We're just play us.
No. Don't come to me.
Yep.
Stay close to town.
Okay.
How
Careful,
confident are
Relics.
you
You're a
that they're
bit
not
exposed there now.
coming up to 0?
Pretty confident.
From where?
Okay. I
From
just
the
need to know
wall,
that so I can
backside.
think for a minute. I won't get caught off guard.
Well, I've been running around in the open in the cap circle
Don't
for
worry,
about
don't
a
worry.
minute now, and I didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
something
trying
as
to
long as
think of a
friction's
good
over
way
there, I
to
feel pretty
break
safe.
this
Yeah.
To where we can get a decisive win without throwing away our chance.
I can see the walls in the 0, and the furthest
There's
set
just a shot on
is
friction.
CD line.
Somebody just fire at me?
I saw an explosion, yeah.
I don't think Sixth Sense ever went off, but maybe it did.
It could just be blinding, because you were there last time.
They never spotted me here last time, though.
Okay.
They could just be blinding down the center. They were doing that for a while last
Yeah,
time. Just trying to get
blinding down the
hits.
center makes sense. Alright, well, I'm not gonna let them unnerve me. I need to keep eyes.
Yeah, they're definitely doing that.
Oh, yeah, they're just blinding the fountain.
Pope is
Okay.
lit. I am lit at the corner of the cap.
Alright, that brings
There's
me-
somebody in a building at D0.
Yeah, they're just doing it with their 62A or bad shot. They're leaving him in the
No,
field.
they were firing with 57s with the rate of fire they were doing.
All I'm saying is the people in Delta Village. Pope is on the corner. He's at B5.
Yeah,
Whoever's
yeah,
spotting Pope is one of the mediums up in the corner there.
Alright, so they're contained from the 6th line and pretty much, what, 6th column, E row.
Kyle, what about, since we know they're up there, getting in cap right here and taking this line with
Oh,
the
please
E100s
shoot
and just
him,
not letting them
somebody,
cross back?
somehow. Alright, what was your question?
Getting E100s up in here. That's what I'm thinking. Then get a 57 and cap watching the power plane. I mean,
I kind of
we
like
time-
the idea of putting 357 or the E100s in cap and putting the 57s against the wall.
Either or. If they're gonna split and be top, if we go, we might have a chance. I mean,
You lit from mid?
I think so,
Baritone?
yeah.
The corner
No.
at B5 is being blind fired.
we
The
have to start
angle,
moving soon, Kyle.
the angle that one of the rounds came in could not have come in from anything. They're on the C line.
Oh! ESA?
Alright, shift back to base.
I think we need to leave a 57 or 2 there.
Yep. Let's leave
Yeah, 100's definitely back
me
to
and
base.
Relics. I'll stay fountain. Relics, you stay up there. We'll watch mid. We need to keep eyes on mid. I'll keep eyes on your flank to make sure you don't get flanked.
And E100 staying back?
Do you want me to
And
move up one more
E100s
building?
can go back to base. No, I think it'll be too easy for you to get flanked. You can
Okay.
spot mid from there. We just
Yeah.
need to see it if they're coming towards us. I don't care if they're actually in the 6th line. We need to know if they're coming all the way up. Antonio, if you're gonna stay there, do it from the corner.
Just
Yeah.
bear in mind that medium was hoofing it all the way back around here.
I'll stay right behind Hugo.
Blind shooting over here at base somewhere. I heard blind shooting by base.
Friction, if that batcher was going down and they still have the 57, they might have pulled back a 57 too to push once they start engaging, or just the other medium, since they don't have the batchers to actually come up behind us.
I gotcha. Rommel, why don't you shift back over here? No point in having a medium at the
Yeah,
front
I'm on
line.
my way.
Also, I got lit from the middle when I was peeking aggressively, but it was not an
I want you to
angle
go all
enough.
the way to K2 and try to get me eyes in their base area. And what I want you to do then, if you don't get lit, is I want you to get on cap and feign a base cap, because that will force them into our cap, I think. And we might be able to get a decisive fight out of it. If you do get spotted, though, don't even worry about it. I don't want you to risk it.
Has Relics poked the middle recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing it consistently. I've been looking down the other roads.
I can move to that next area and try to cover if anything comes back to him.
Yeah, why don't we go up to G... Oh, never mind. So yeah, they've still got a guy there.
I didn't get lit crossing.
Rommel did not get lit.
I'll try to support Relics.
If we're gonna do anything, we gotta send the even hundreds at them now, or
Yeah.
time.
I don't think we have enough time already.
Okay, draw them. Yeah. Keep in mind, guys.
Alright. Let's play this like it still counts, but I'm gonna start thinking towards the next round because I can't see a good way to win this from where we are. Yeah, they're all in base, it looks like. Alright. Now, with that... Okay. We know they're gonna have guys down here. Are you guys getting spotted in mid?
No.
No.
Drive down mid, see how far you can get.
Do you want me to go with him?
Go ahead, yeah.
Cross to the other side, absolutely.
Go on.
Yeah, that'd be a full put then.
I'm gonna pull out of my spot just because I think they might try and scout me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna-
good
When,
idea, good idea.
when we get halfway, you might push them from the B5
Absolutely.
too.
He is right there. Right in the outside of E8. Against the building bushes there.
I didn't get lit.
Let's push this. Oh.
Trying to see if they have anything down the angled road. I don't see anything.
They have at least 3 in.
Heavy up there.
Might as well.
They're so spread.
We could like pincher it and try and cap fast. We got time.
Alright. We're almost trying to get in
T62
cap.
Yeah, I'm moving, I'm moving.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Get behind me, Soviet. Yeah.
I lit.
No, there's no way we're gonna cap. There's got too many people down here. Alright, look at their spread though. They've got a pretty even spread throughout everything, it looks like. They had a guy all the way up in the C line. They have Delta people. They have the majority of their guys in that center line, and they're going to try to snipe us as we come in. Now, I didn't get spotted all the way up to here. That doesn't really help us from the other side, though. I have a good solution from the south now, I think.
I was able to get in a position without getting lit, but I'm not sure how reliable it is. Fairly. Just stick close to the red line, whoever does that.
Draw
Gonna
number
restart my plan
3.
real quick.
Alright.
Same
Damn
here.
draws, yo. Damn draws.
They are definitely really spread.
Yeah, they're really spread. I'm
It's
just trying to think of a good
it's
way
hard to figure
uh,
out how to approach that. I mean,
take advantage of
some
it.
things are just way too open to do like a
I
cap
think we have
fast.
to go on cap. I don't know from the south though now.
And you can't fast, and they just put their
Never
mind. Yeah,
mediums on
playing
it. It
from
makes
the
it really
south,
hard.
it's gonna be
I mean,
different
all
than
they
the
need is
north.
some resets, and they
I
win.
imagine their spread's going to be very similar, though. The answer really might be, well, no.
The answer might be bully 4 E100s right up the damn 6 road.
I
Bring
was
everybody
thinking the
else into
answer might
Delta.
be a broadside E100 with 3 E100s behind it, 57s above it, with 2 Batchats ready to reset our base. If we charge into them, I think it's too easy to focus the E100s. They have to stop and be able to get behind each other. Because we saw what happened when, if 3 autoloaders turn the corner on them, they just vape them.
I think pushing middle with the A100s, just the F road, works really well because we could shoot at everything that was outside or far away from the slope on Delta Village. So if it's needed, I could always go there. I'm not quite bad at sniping. I held all my shots on that T-57 that was on the 0 line, if they do that again. Both Absolute and I made it to the middle once they were in position, and only when we were halfway across the middle, Absolute got lit. And I think it was the T-62A, it wasn't the T-57.
I really think the right answer might be just a hard cap fast.
Are we in the south this time?
Yeah, we're in the south.
If you do that, I'd say, like, can you push the T-57s into the village at like A67 to prevent them from crossing? To reset our E100s?
No, they're going to have 4 guys at the B5 corner.
Okay. Like, waiting instantly?
Yep, that's where they've been every time. They just sit at the B5 corner. So, I mean, even driving in for a cap fast, we're going to take so much damage.
I say let's go to town like we've been, try to get them set up there, and then shift our 57s out around. Try to find a mismatch fast. I don't know what else to do. So we'll get set up like normal, try to get a couple highs, and just
Heavy
assume
autoloader
camp.
camp.
Yeah,
It's hard to do something.
Hard, not impossible. Definitely pull off. With how
Either
spread
way,
they are.
let's expect them to change up. I'm gonna see a city rushed one of these times, so let's just be ready for that.
True.
Tree down in E7. Alright, I'd get out of there.
Talking to me?
No, no,
Or
no,
is
no,
in
no.
J7?
Rommel.
7.
It was
Checking
probably
DNB.
Carlin.
Our E100s, let's push up to watch F line. Slash the D corner.
I want to see if they do have somebody at the B5 corner.
You coming, Hugo?
Yeah, I was eating.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh,
That's new.
that is new. But I think that's almost exploitable.
They're backing up.
They were moving when I spotted them.
Alright, I want to get backed off in case they take the corner on me. What I'm kind of thinking, and I'm just spitballing right now, is E100s would come down the closer road to us towards their cap. But they would sit on the corner until we get all the 57s in a position to where we can cross the higher road. And if we can get the 57s up there without getting spotted, I think we could vape those guys and get in cap, and they wouldn't have a chance with our 2 Batchats.
So you
Ready
want
to
the
reset.
E100s on this road?
Yeah, I want the E100s on that road. Are you guys picking mid right now? Checking it?
We have control.
Alright, can you get, 1 second.
You want us to try and cross?
We can, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, first I want, you guys can cross. I want Soviet Pope and Relics to, join me in E1.
Let's cross as a group, guys.
Relic's careful crossing. There is a 57 on the corner of that building.
Now, if they're looking down this, I'm hoping I can shoot at them, get them to tuck back in, and then you guys can cross without ever exposing yourself. And then
We're
I
here.
Okay, so I'm gonna check this. Let me look first. Okay, 57 straight across. Let's get across. If we can do this without getting seen, I think we got a really good chance here. Alright, Bats, you just be careful back there. Alright, E100s all join up, and you guys get ready to start taking the corner. As soon as they get spotted...
We know.
Alright, so yeah, wait until Antonio gets there, and then those three will take the corner. Take it, and see how much firepower they have there. Just kind of poke it for a second.
See if we can hit the same guy.
Can whoever's at J2 move up to watch the center if they cross behind?
Can? Yes.
Tony, you're
yeah, why don't you move up to
gotcha.
this corner so you can see behind us.
Alright.
Okay, 57s, here's our plan. We're waiting for them to get contact. We're going to hard push right into whatever's up here as long as we can get a mismatch.
100, you guys with me?
Yeah,
Alright, if
behind
they
you.
get too much further down that road without getting spotted, though, we're just going to go.
Lit.
Alright, I'd say we go.
The corner.
Try to stay
They're getting
tight
in
up
their
against the
clips.
buildings.
They got 2 up here.
Yeah,
I
I got
see
at
it.
least 2
To the
up
left of that
there.
building. Tony, block for me.
They're still in the middle, between the two buildings.
You guys gotta spot them too.
And just put one on and pull them.
Okay, you guys get ready to support.
We need to get her HP in there, probably.
Yeah, I'm not
Alright,
gonna be able to.
well, they don't have to initiate. Wait for us to get
Well,
up
it's
there,
too
guys.
late.
Alright, they've fired excessively amount. We're gonna have to just commit in at this point.
Not dead.
Bats,
Bats,
you're gonna
push
have to
for
come up from mid.
Let's commit, Relics.
Yep.
Make sure you're shielding for me before I go down, Antonio. Don't just let me keep sitting in front taking. Yeah,
If we
we're
can
gonna
get
get
Bats
tapped
to
and make
at
sure we're
least
drawing
light
around.
the stuff from the mid, I think we have a pretty good chance.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Bats, you guys gotta light stuff.
Behind
Get-
us.
I'm on it. I need shield me, Relics.
I'll watch the middle. I'll watch the front.
We got a lot behind. We have to
Yep.
push around. Antonio.
Yeah, there's a lot behind.
Go push in.
I'm good.
It's game. They have 2-8 on the letters.
Yeah, I don't know how they got so much stuff up mid. Just bad timing, I guess.
Absolute
Took
worst
a
time
long,
possible.
long time. Not bad for the safe space. But no biggie. Fucking sorry.
This game in
I
now, we keep
suppose.
playing.
What?
Until the game is over, we keep playing.
Well, I guess at this point you could, in theory, run around and draw it out.
They'll just cap fast. But that's what we're gonna try and do.
They dumped a lot down that into city. If you guys can get like high 0, you might be able to pick something off.
Let me know if you got lit, Rommel.
Did not. Tell me when you're in position. Or if you're gonna come with me.
I got lit. No, I didn't. Never mind. Let's do it. Gonna spot him. I think that's his last two.
And, well, just
That's
testing
it.
takes it. Yeah.
Yep. Congratulations to them.
Yeah, good stuff. 3-2
Mm-hmm.
is the final score. A defeat for us. Let's see. 4,200 damage there for Bachrocker, Garbad. Mac Diesel, yeah, you see those two in that off village really lit us up.
Yep. There's
we
just
can't
too
lie,
many
but
bushes there. We can't see them. They have full firing lines.
Yep.
Not much you can do about it.
Oh well. So I'm gonna end recording here, and yeah.
Oh, it was a long ride. GG's.
Yep. Good games. Let's go.